Hello, everybody. We're going to be talking about the zodiac signs, dealing with love, what's coming up in 2020. Um, the spirits have been humming in my ears all day about doing the zodiacs because I wanted to know what to put back, what to put on YouTube, and everything else because I already did the postcards and I already did the readings for August. So the thing is, the spirit world says, well, Cynthia, let's focus on love. Let's focus on love today. What our relationships are, what is going to happen in 2020 and everything else. Um, some of us are not focused on love right now. Some of us are focused on our career. Some of us are just focused on having fun and everything else. But the thing is, I wrote down a lot of things in my notes right here. And I'm not using the cards today or anything, but I wrote it down, what the spirits were telling me and everything else. I didn't need to use a divination tool today. My intuition has been off the roof because of after going through the Mercury retrograde and dealing with my dark shadow, my dark self, and everything, balancing out everything, resting, doing what I need to do, getting things done, and everything. Now I'm back on track. We're going to deal with 2020, dealing with the zodiac signs, because all you zodiac signs, and this is a rarity in 2020. Every zodiac sign has a strong love prospect for spring and summer. And usually Venus, Mars pattern showers the air, showers the air and fire signs first. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay? The air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Remember that. And the fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And there's love alluring possibilities. Many will meet truly significant love. And this is starting from this year, from February all the way to September. Okay? So Jupiter signals giant romantic luck for earth and water signs. The earth signs, okay? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay? The water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For everyone through these strong love influences come at a price. Morris emotions will be pitted against practicalities or other power forces in 2020. Many Aquarians, for instance, might be deeply immersed in lust-based relationships or financially complex bonds when they suddenly fall madly in love with someone else. For Scorpios, it's the opposite. Lust calls them away from a more innocent love. Sagittarius spies a remarkable marriage prospect this spring, but finds this relationship's conflicts with his or her careers. Ambitions, Pisces experiences the same cross. Taurus is in the luckiest lover of the zodiac this year, yet shouldn't marry. Okay? Take it slow. Take baby steps. Because Taurus, some of yous are still married. Some of yous need a divorce. Okay? Now, for September, okay, for August, September, and going on into autumn 2020, luck comes to almost everyone who seeks true partnership. But luck isn't karma. Karma warns us to tie our love knots, okay? To tie our love knots, all right? Before 2020 closes, okay? So you need to think of this. The fire signs, the air signs, the water signs, okay? The earth signs need to tie their love knots before 2020 closes. Now, starting off with Aries, if you're single, you might be strongly attracted to a coworker or someone in your general field through September. If you're married, okay, or in a relationship, it will work for the first 9 months, partly because your spouse will engage you in many chores designed to boost your family finances. So the thing is, if you're in a relationship and everything else, your partner is thinking about marriage, children, things like that. But you need to get out of one to get into another. So just don't hop into things, okay? Just take it one day at a time, okay? Aries, in the late September through late 2021, all this changes. Exciting relationship tumbles into your life. Singles are sure to meet a viable wedding prospect or might decide to marry on ongoing love. Single and married Aries will meet many new business, friendship, educational contacts. You have the opportunity to travel afar. Take advantage of these bright openings before Christmas Eve. For in 2021, a subtle series of delays or misguided choices can impede new loves and undermine. Okay? Now, February fills with social delights, flirtations, and light romance, and this is for 2021. Spring and summer brings many affectionate calls, emails, visits, especially in April and July of next year. A casual, friendly love affair will begin. A passionate former flame might flare anew in April. So the thing is, you're happy in a relationship, you think it's marriage material, then certain things happen, and your eyes stop wandering. So you need to decide if you're going to settle or not in 2020 or 2021, because everything's going to be up in the air for you. So decisions, don't be indecisive and everything else. Also, a passionate former flame might flare anew in April or August. October could bring true captivating life mate. So the thing is, 2020, you're going to be making decisions in your love life. Decisions if you want to stay or you want to let go. Okay? Then in 2021, certain things are going to flare up again and everything else. And you're going to have a captivating life mate, which means that someone is finally going to make you so your own. Okay? Now, Taurus. Romance is yours now through September. You're lucky in love. However, you should not marry anyone until December 2020, nor ever marry anyone you first meet in this period. So have fun. Be wary of slapping a lock on your future. You can meet a cheerful, healthy person who has sensual side you never quite experienced before. Turn away quickly if you feel an attraction to someone who already is married. Okay? Some of you Tauruses, go with people that have a connection or that are married and everything else. You could be also attracted to two people. Your physical magnetism surges in February 2021 through March. This will attract someone who seems like a lightweight to you. But this person can lure you into deeper, more loving places than you think. You're very adventurous in love. August through October, okay? When passion rises to the early height, true love is possible. But, but, towards work and bigger wages. It's time to get practical. Your lover or spouse. April and August could bring old flames, but new flames are best this year. Get rid of the old and come in with the new, Taurus. Okay? Gemini, our thoughts center on security. That's what you do. Practical goals until October of 2020. If you're married, you feel new depths and joys of parental love. If single, you feel sexual rather than romantic, yet you will radiate an unusual, powerful romantic magnetism this spring and summer. Someone who madly attracted to you might talk to you into love. And if you're seeking love, couldn't ask for a sweeter response. Marriage that evolves from the spring and summer will either break apart quickly or be steeped into enduring domestic bliss. Huge forces are in play. Now, late September begins 12 months of careful expansions. So the thing is, okay, you need to look out for this because things are going crazy now. Romantic feelings for Gemini, you know, the romantic feelings going around and the thing is your thoughts center on many things, your thoughts of this month, going into next year is going to be months of sizzle with love potential. And the thing is, returning prospects didn't work in the past. So if the reason was purely circumstantial, perhaps love will work this time around. If not, you won't lack new prospects. So the thing is, your exes will try to come back, you know. Your exes will try to come back and everything else. And the thing is that you need to realize that there is a lot of things going to happen to you, right? So you need to realize that things around you, focus on. Focus what's going on, Gemini, okay? Because you are the twin. You like to play, but the spiritual world is at play with you also. Now, if I skip Cancer, we're going to work on Cancer and everything else. So the thing is that we're going to work on Cancer and focus. All right. Now, Cancer 2020 brings nearly friendships connected to your workplace, your children, or daily task of living. You'll strike up friendships while traveling too. If you already aren't attached, you might meet your future mate among these people. This year and next year, many single Cancers will form lifelong bonds. Your wise, sober, yet mellow stance will attract serious, practical, and ambitious members of the opposite sex. The wild relationship impulses that disrupt your life and heart for the last 14 years are over. Loyalty, building loving links solely strongly, these are your new realities. Social functions bring flirtatious. In February, March, perhaps with a career associate. A secret love affair could blossom in April to August. The sensual magnetism surges in May and June, but you're below hot and cold about actually committing yourself to someone. Late summer brings travel and many visits. For October into deep 2020, your luck grows powerfully in family and domestic areas. But the delays hamper this luck in 2021, so act early. For October to December 2020, if you want a child or a new home. So the thing is, if you want to have children, move, do different things like that, you have to get on it. You can't just talk about it, Cancer. You have to get it done. Okay? And I know this is supposed to be love. There's a little bit of career in this because the spirits kept on talking. And the thing is, I just wrote down everything I could write down for the zodiac signs. So the thing is, I hope this helps. All right? Now, Leo, you're usually very romantic. But until October, you'll feel more practical, sensual, possessive than idealistic. You'll be more interested in physical intimacy than in finding true love. You want results. You won't mind filling your dating calendar with a few names. If someone plays with your heart, you quickly go elsewhere. Reject any daunting temptations towards extramarital or clandestine links. This spring summer you'll meet chirpy, light, yet magnetic person at a social function, a flirtatious, witty, light, yet magnetic person, okay? Joyous, friendly love affair could begin. If this person appears late March or early May, you could be headed for a wedding down the road. He or she might be an old flame. From October through late 2020, your sensual approach lightens, replaced by personality delights, curiosity, travel, and the joy of conversation. Then, spring and summer romance can deepen. You feel a wedding affection towards someone in February. Some Leos will marry a prestigious mate. Your magnetism simmers. July and August, but it's attracting the wrong person. Romance comes powerful in December, but don't begin living with anyone this month. So don't move them in, okay? Like some of you Leos do. All right? Now, Virgo, relationships enter a 7-year zone of unpredictable excitement. You might become deeply involved with an exotic, quirky, stubborn, but fascinating person, perhaps a coworker. If you're married, your mate will show a new personality aspect. Be flexible, tolerant through September. Your personal luck surges to a decade high. But big changes in your family, home, or real estate situation could interfere with your sunny outlook and frustrate your love plans. Don't let this happen. Think, take control. Use these changes to serve and strengthen love. For example, boldly introduce a new person to your children, move to a better house with your spouse or fiance, etc. Steer your life, your family fortune to a happy, bright place. Someone sensual, perhaps forgotten, foreign born, might chase you in February, March. Your mind is taken with major career opportunities April through July, but a romance might spring up in the career setting. May, June's group function brings a very sexy person. Your courage, magnetism, and deep sensual desires reach a maximum intensity. In August and September, October begins a year of quieter sensuality. So the thing is, you'll get heightened, then all of a sudden you slow down at the end of the year. Now, Libra, you remain in a quiet, low energy mood until late September. Usually, this frame of mind moves romance to the sidelines, but a rare Venus Mars phenomenon this spring and summer hints that your heart could be captured by a person with a charming voice and intriguing mind. Your bond could lead to formal wedding. This person might be foreign born, a coworker, a past flame, and if he or she appears in April or August, or someone who is already attached to another, avoid the last one. Your quiet period ends by October, when you soar into usually cheerful, energetic, and lucky year. Your personal radiance will rise. Your early love will expand joyfully, or you'll attract two new suitors. Commit to love this 2020 because 2021 could tempt you to be a little arrogant and you can lose a good life mate prospect as a result. Your sexuality surges February and March. Old flames entice you in April, August, and December. Social delights and flirtation soar in July. Your sensuality burns like a flame in October and November. Okay, loves? Scorpio in 2020, love becomes an adventure, a playful preparation for the true love that waits on the horizon. This year, your popularity soars. You might meet love at a social, sports, political, or organizational function. Accept every invitation. Apply for memberships for a group you enter now will bless your life. Okay. All these zodiac signs are going to go through like roller coasters of love, but you need to make that decision what you want, what you really want in your life. Do you want to mate, or do you want to be a player? Okay? Now, still in Scorpio, financially and emotionally for a decade to come, love this year carries two distinct characteristics: sexual seriousness and flirtatious lightness. You interact in a friendly, frothy way with someone you meet between late March and early August. Yet this person will exude a deep sensuality that belies the lightness of your contact. You could be in love without knowing it. The spring summer period ends in incompatible relationships and deepens and binds well matched ones. You both could decide to share a mortgage, start a family, or move to that retirement paradise together. Others spark intense feelings in February and March. April's very sexy. An old flame might be responsible. You might discuss marriage in August, but not every piece of the puzzle is the place. October, December brings a quiet time. So the thing is, Scorpio, old flames are going to start coming back in and everything else. And things that you feel incompatible dealing with your relationship now is going to end. Also, to just watch what you're doing because your emotions are going to be everywhere. All right. Now, Sagittarius, you feel torn between your ambitions and your personal attraction this year. You might combine them. By marrying a prestigious person, it's certain that you'll be lucky in your career through late September and beyond in a different way. Another certainty is that from late March through early August, someone, perhaps two someones, will challenge, frustrate, excite, and lure you mightily. You can meet true love. You are in the midst of a 12-year withdrawal influence, and you won't commit yourself easily. Quiet doubts will run under your outward eagerness to embrace another. Give these qualms full voice. That way, you can only attract the person who can deal with your doubts, one who will love you despite or because of them. You might have already met a meaningful love in January, February, sweet but quiet. April and August or December could bring old flames. Romantic attraction veers into the mystery, intimacy, commitment, and consequence. May, June, from late September onward, your popularity soars. Light flirtations could whisk you to a place where dreams come true in October. Okay? Now, Sagittarius, no matter what you do, no matter who you be with, and everything else, you're going to have so many ambitions dealing with your career and everything. And the thing is, do not mix business with pleasure because it'll destroy you. Okay? So the thing is, in Capricorn, all your life gently nudges you towards deep, lasting, and soul reflecting relationships to some degree. You might will be looking for yourself in another, or for some reflection of your deepest ambition. This discovery theme applies to both new and ongoing relationships. Question about your loyalty, endurance, and practicality will be upmost in another person's mind, perhaps due to your difficult ages. You need to prove your love. Through September Affection flows gently but powerfully. Search for love in foreign nations, libraries, schools, law firms, government offices, and travel hubs. A love affair will move naturally toward a wedding. And if you tie the knot before October, your marriage will be gentle and broad minded. If you wed October to December, the ensuing marriage will boost you worldly fortunes. February, March brings intense romantic feelings. May and June feature a conflict of wills and attraction. You make love or war, or both. An old flame might contact you from afar in August. You're torn between rapidly advancing career opportunities and attractive love prospect. October to December. Okay? Now, I'm a Capricorn, and the thing is, I'm more focused on my career. I'm not focused on relationships or anything like that or whatever. I go with the flow. So the thing is, I'm more focused on advancing my career opportunities and everything else. Okay? That's my opinion for me. I don't know about all yous other Capricorns. Okay? Now, Aquarius, through September, your intimate sexual side awakens luckily and powerfully. You find physical gratification, but strictly avoid in extramarital or other temptation, especially in August, September. A romance with all the naivety, innocence, and bliss of Romeo and Juliet waits you from late March to early August. If this begins in April or August, an old flame is likely involved, and this could become one of the loves of your life. You can move quickly to deeper bonds or to share finances, a mortgage, perhaps a young family. You might have to decide between romance, someone who's free to love you, and lust someone who is not. You know which to choose. Don't begin to live with someone before March 21st. Your domestic future would be one to strive. Love begins with talk or short trip in June. October 2020, too late. It's too late. 2021 brings a huge luck in love and encourages Aquarian lovers to wed, but marry before 2021 as their year might combine love's luck with a strange series of delays and odd conditions. Okay, now from Pisces, from February to October, you'll not only be lucky in love, love itself will bring you luck. The sweetheart might introduce you to lucrative new clients, or you could marry someone high on the social economic scale. 2020 offers you at least two opportunities to pair up with a bright, cheerful, and honorable person. Love might be connected to a legal, religious, intellectual, publishing, or international venture. Travel and foreign born people attract you now. Your sexual intimate side blossoms this year until December 24th. This trend brings sensual depth, commitment, and lucky lifestyle changes to lovers. Childbirth, shared finances, investments in the home, but your sensual, intimate urges could lead you into a subtle, sticky trap in 2021. So act early. Your magnetism attracts admirers in March. And if you want domestic bliss, move in with your love from mid May through July. Romance moves to a passionate level in July, and an explosion of attraction could lead to a passionate level in July. Okay, to lead to angry words or to heart pounding emotional adventure. August, September, don't start a relationship in April or August. So the thing is, you're going to be very forthright, you're going to be a very emotional Pisces. You need to know where you stand. Because the thing is that if you don't know where you stand in life, then your relationships will not work. Okay? And these are my notes from the spiritual world. See? My notes. So the thing is that all you zodiac signs, all 12 of you have a chance for good love. But the thing is, don't be picky, judgmental. And don't judge your new relationships with your old relationships. Okay? Focus, focus, focus. And if you ever want a private reading with me, contact me. Okay? Contact me on YouTube, contact me on Facebook. It's $25 for 30 minutes. Okay? You be blessed. You take care of yourself. But most of all, I hope you enjoy this.